Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Prof. Gumbi Forex Lab. A lot of people have been asking me when we are going to have the first video. This is the first video, and for those of you who are new here, we are creating a basic video for you guys to understand what we'll be talking about in this particular channel. So today, what I'm going to teach you is how to draw a trend line professionally and draw it correctly. So I will try to make this video as short as possible so that you can actually get to the charts, start practicing whatever it is that I'm teaching you, because the next video will be adding more information into how to use the trend line to identify other structures in the market. So with that being said, guys, if you are interested in learning the correct way, please go hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications so that you don't miss out on any video that we are going to post here. Please share the video with as many people as you can so that they can learn as well. For those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram at Prof. Gumbi. There's a link in my bio. You can use that link to join my Telegram channel, or you can use the link in the description to join that channel so that it can help you become profitable, and you can access the PDF files and information that we share as well. So today we are going to be talking about the trend line and how it can help you become profitable in the market. So we have two types of trend lines. We have a descending trend line, which occurs in the bearish market, and it looks similar to the structure that is true on this chart. So we have an ascending channel, which is occurring on the bullish market, and it is similar to the structure return, the return on the other side as well. So what do you look at when you're drawing a trend line? So the first thing first, before you draw a trend line, you must have at least 3 connects in the market. So in the bearish market, you look at the market structure, what the market is doing before drawing a trend line. So identifying what the market is doing here, we can see that the market is clearly in a bearish trend, is making a sequence of lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and lower highs. So with that being said, you actually want to have 3 connects. This is your first connect, the first touch of the trend line. This is the second connect, the second touch of the trend line. This is the third connect, the third touch of the trend line, of which this is the confirmation for your trend line or your direction of the market. So after the third touch, you can actually look for continuation to the direction of the market. Same applies here. We are making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. And then we must have a minimum of 1, 2, 3 touch. After the third touch, you can actually look for continuation in the direction of the market, and you can enter on the fourth touch, or you can enter immediately use a rejection on the third touch. So guys, with that being said, these are the simple definition of how to draw a trend line. This is not just a normal linear line on the market where you see the market moving in one direction and then you start drawing and say, yeah, I have a trend line, but you don't have 3 connects. If you don't have 3 connects, you don't have a trend line. It's simple as that. So let's quickly jump into the live market and see if we can find a couple of these patterns so that you can also do your homework. Go into your charts, MC4 or whether it's trading view. You go there, you also check this, applying the same simple rules that I gave you on this video. So guys, it's really up to you. I'm teaching you the basic of trading here so that you can know when I say we are drawing a wedge pattern or whatever, but that's a topic for another day. So what do we have here? We have a bearish market. The market is going down. That's why we say it's bearish. How do we identify that? We look at the market structure. We have a lower low, we have a lower high, we'll have a lower low, we have a lower high, we have a lower low, and we have a lower high. That comes with rejection. So what do we do now? We simply access our trend line tool and then try to join the points as possible as we can. This is our first touch, second touch, and this is our third touch. This is how I prefer drawing my trend line, guys. And this must actually be a touch. It must touch. It must touch. Without touching, that means it's not a trend line. So what we have here is we have the first touch. We have a first touch here. We have a second touch here. Let's clone it and put it here so that it can be more visible. So if we can just clone this and have more so that it can be visible, even if you put it in your chart, it can look professional so that someone who's a trader can actually understand what you were looking for. This is the first touch, second touch rejection. This is our second touch rejection. And then we are going to look for the third touch. We're going to look for the third touch. Let's clone this one as well. This is our third touch. And there you go. You have your professional trend line through according to the trend line rules. So what we have here, it's simply a downtrend trend line. It hasn't broken. We've just opened another candlestick on the weekly time frame. This is the British pound Swiss franc. So we are looking for the market to actually come and retest, or even come retest this area. Come retest this area and then start rejecting, and then we'll be looking for further downward according to the trend line strategy. So guys, you can trade the market by simply looking for these particular patterns each and every day. Make sure that you wait for confirmation, proper rejection. As soon as you see this type of patterns, then you can know that you have a proper trend line pattern or a pullback pattern. So this is an example of a descending trend line in the real life market. So we're going to look for an ascending trend line and how to identify it. We are using the same rules, we are using the same theories, and this will help you in your trading career, because most of the time, if you are going to be a structural trader, you're going to be using mostly trend lines. So let's visit the GBP USD. GBP USD real quick. Now we're using GBP USD time frame. We're going to the daily time frame. There's a perfect example there as well. I've traded using the same theory that I'm teaching you today. And understand another thing, guys. Market structure is key to successful trading. So you must understand what the market is doing before you can execute and actually invest in the market. You must understand what you're dealing with. You must understand what you're doing, and you must understand how to do it. This is the reason why you have to stick to the rules. Stick to the rules, guys. That's simple. Trading is simple. There's nothing complicated about trading. There's nothing at all. Just get the right education and you'll be good to go. So here, as you can see on this market, we clearly have a bullish market. We clearly have a bullish market. We have a bullish market. How do you know that we have a bullish market? The market is clearly going up, and the market structure, we have higher highs, lower lows, higher highs, lower lows, higher highs, lower lows. So what's the next step? We must have at least three connects so that we can have a proper trend line. So this can be our first connect here. This is our second connect here. And this is our third and fourth connect, which confirm clearly 100% confirmation that we are in a bullish trend. So we are in a bullish trend. What are you looking for? We trade. You don't trade against the market. You trade with the market. So we have our first touch, second touch. On the third touch, you look for buys. So actually, you can buy here. It will come. It tested here again, of which is a double confirmation, because now it's the fourth touch and it's rejecting again. So you enter your trade here. You put your stop loss slightly below, and then you're ready to go up. So guys, this is how to properly draw a trend line, and this is the video that I have for you. It's quite short and straight to the point. If you don't understand anything, leave comment on the comment section and I'll try to respond to them as quick as I can. And those of you who are new here, and if you just came across this video, this is our very first own video. So guys, make sure that you actually follow the sequence of the videos because they will build up into a proper trading course and help you trade profitably in the future. So guys, please hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and use the link in descriptions to find us in social media. That's it from the Prof vandaag. And guys, we out. We are done for the day. We're done for the day. Cheers.